Hello there in YouTube, podcast land, however you watching or listening. Thanks for listening. And this is an episode segment of Let's Talk About Game of Thrones. Let's talk about Game of Thrones. Okay, so
find out who the dies and lives and
just let you guys know. Wow. Okay, so
it's officially over. It's officially over.
Yeah.
It's the series has officially been completed.
Legend has it at the end credits you can hear all the unsubscribing to
Clicks.
HBO.
Yeah.
The clicks to HBO.
Yeah.
Legend has it. Well,
It's over, but season 8 might go down as the worst season probably ever for
to be honest,
Game of Thrones.
this is the worst. This might be one of the worst last seasons. This,
Like rating wise, writing wise.
this might be the worst.
We waited.
It's between Game of Thrones and Dexter last season. I'd
Yes.
probably say it's maybe the worst
Yeah.
I've ever seen. Like
when he like
Dexter last season was terrible.
yeah,
That was like a waste. They was better off just.
and they killed everybody else. Spoiler alert.
I mean, if you haven't seen Dexter by now, I don't know, bro. You like way behind if you haven't seen Dexter by now. Spoiler alert, potential spoiler alert,
Yeah.
but
Where to begin?
we do want to.
Where
Let's
to
start.
begin?
Let's start with episode 4.
So we
Cersei.
doing a whole season recap, or we just go to
Wait, do you want to do the whole? That's up to you if you want. I mean,
Because we already like pretty much.
you want to start with episode 4?
You gonna hear the?
Oh, you want to start from the beginning? You just want to rant? Let's start with episode 4 to 5.
Yeah, let's just like the last 3. Let's do it the last 3 from episode 5. Yeah, let's go to the last 4 from episode 4 to the last episode because the shit just didn't feel right at all.
Let me start with episode 5.
The writing was terrible.
Episode 5 was terrible. So you telling me, Cersei, the biggest villain of all,
Punked
most
out.
hated,
Yeah, pumped up.
you had her die in a building collapse with rubble.
Mhm. With her brother. on
With her
top of
brother.
that. With her brother on top of that.
I thought
The only entertaining thing that happened was the Hound in the mountain fighting to actually get that shit over.
yeah, because
That was the most
because that battle wasn't even a battle; it was a slaughter.
Yeah,
like,
right,
like,
like-
bruh.
And then that's when you see that he's actually truly undead. Like, you know, like
Bruh, like Cersei should have went out like in a fight or something.
something, bro. Something. For her character to be how she is, I'm kind of like, it was kind of like, yo, like they just written like the most terrible as ending for a villain ever.
If they would have had it like her fighting, and then somehow the building collapsed during the fight, that would have been more epic.
Yeah.
That would have been more epic.
I'd rather them have Jamie fight for her honor before she died, and then have both of them die in a fight before I see them get crumbled.
Yeah, literally.
Like literally, like Arya fights Jamie just to get to her, like that type of situation.
Yes, that would have been better.
That would have been better. Then the whole Daenerys burning everybody up, even though they gave. I was like, okay, let's not forget here. Tyrion said this in the episode before. He said, "You sure you want to do this? Because she will destroy the city." And she did say herself that she was going to destroy the city.
Yeah, they've been alluding to that
Yeah.
like the last couple
Because
of.
that's the city that her father
Oh,
built.
another thing y'all forgot about episode 4 that went over somebody's head with Varys when he was talking
Send
to
out
the
the
little
letters.
girl.
Yeah.
No, he was talking to the little girl. He was talking about did she eat?
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think he was trying to poison Daenerys. I picked up on that after watching it the second time.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he was.
And that's why
Because he knew what she was going to do.
And that's why she didn't eat that week or whatever they
Yeah,
said. How long she didn't eat.
she was just, I think she was depressed her friend was dying, but
I mean, she did see a behead like right in front of her.
yeah, one of her close.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
like,
her destroying the city was a little overkill. What they should have had her do.
No.
No, they should have had her not kill innocent people.
Yes,
They
that's
should
what
have had
I
her
was about
just
to say.
kill.
You went straight to the castle and just blew the castle.
Yeah, that would have made more sense.
And then I was like, I thought about it. I was like, yeah, she did say she was gonna burn the city, but at the same time, I was like, okay, I could deal with that part. the thing was that they overkilled her doing it. You know what I'm saying? Show like the first room, like this, just going through the first part of the city. That's all you had to show. They didn't show the continue.
Then on top of that,
concluding of the battle.
Then on top of that, the whole battle, which wasn't a battle, they showed no resistance. It was like the dragon came, destroyed everything. That was it, and everybody gave up.
And then Grey Worm got into his feelings and shit, and then they became a damn fight after that. The dudes literally gave up. They was actually about to join you. Like
it was no point in killing them. Like,
I was like, what was?
Then on top of that, she was killing like innocent. I can understand she was killing the soldiers. She was burning the soldiers.
Yeah, and then she tried to justify that shit the last episode. Like that made it.
She's like, yeah, she was using the kids as a weapon.
Yeah, against me. I was like, really?
What?
Really?
The same Daenerys. Who locked up her dragons, who killed like one person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And was that back season 4?
Season 4.
That was like season 4,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But just wipe out a whole city. Children and all. Mm-hmm. They had a guy like walking, like still burnt.
Yeah. And you turn into your father. Like, it was, that was poorly written and poorly executed, bro.
Yes, that was pretty bad. Episode 5 was pretty bad.
Bro,
it was like really bad.
And then on top of that, where is the stories with the books? Where's like, you did the writing of the books and you are the executive producer of the show and you signed off on this shit?
Oh my God.
You signed off on this.
Bro, it was so bad. Bro, I'm going to say this. This is
the worst.
This is the worst final season I ever seen.
Yeah.
Like of any prior.
Outside of Dexter and maybe The Sopranos, bro.
Yeah,
I
forgot about The Sopranos. Sopranos last season
I don't know what
terrible.
it is. Oh, and True Blood.
True Blood wasn't that bad compared to Game of Thrones, Dexter and them. Nah. That's a lower tier of a terribleness.
What's up with HBO and goddamn ending the series, bro? They like.
Can I be honest? I don't think they know how to end Game of Thrones. Can I give you some feedback?
I don't think
they should have did another season.
Yes, that's why I was.
They should have made this season about defeating the Night King.
Yeah.
Then the next season defeating.
Yeah.
So
Cersei,
yeah, because they were trying to bumble everything up in 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Do you know how difficult that will be?
Right. And then you try to edit and write it, and you trying to no.
After watching the season, I think they should have done that. They should have did 9 seasons.
Yeah.
Made this like an 8 episode. This should be leading up to the Night King.
That should be.
Then they defeat
that
the
should
Night
have been
King.
your 6. That would have been your 6 right there.
Yeah, you should have did the 6th episode, killing the Night King. This whole was the Great War against Night. Then the next one should be about that's how we defeat Cersei.
Yeah, because the Night King was actually a better route to go.
Yes,
like think it as a writer, not. Damn, I'm not thinking about it as the show. Because everybody know the books and everybody know mostly how the story go. I'm thinking about it like, you know, because sometimes we write stuff down. And we got ideas, we write it. As a writer, as a thinker, like, you know what I'm saying, as a person that is open-minded and as a brainstorm, nobody in that room and that table could say, yo, let's go the route with the Night King. He could actually be the Iron Throne. Like, he could be control of everything. And it has to take everybody to join up.
Let me tell you another thing that pissed me off in episode 5. I mean, episode 6.
Yeah.
So Jon kills Daenerys, right?
Yes.
The dragon doesn't kill him, but burns the Iron Throne.
Doesn't burn him at all. Literally, it was one of those moments where it's like, if she can't have it.
Also, in that, would it made that see if they was gonna go that route, I can understand killing Dany.
Yeah. Because she was going mad.
They should have had Grey Worm and Jon have like a fight.
That
would have been better. That would have been better.
Even though Grey Worm was not going to win that fight. I'm being dead.
That would have been a good fight.
It would have been a good fight.
That actually would have been a good fight.
Yeah, but Grey Worm ain't fucking with
That's what I think.
Yeah. But these are like the things where...
Then, I'm not even going to talk about then the ending, oh my God. They just like, you know what? We're going to give it to Bran, who's been dragged around all 8 seasons, and make him the king. Okay. Understand Bran. Okay, I guess you want to go with Bran.
Because
they made Jon Snow character freaking useless at the end. I'm like, bruh.
And on top of that, nobody couldn't defend this dude. Really?
Bruh. I'm so disappointed.
He's literally next, and he's nearly the heir to the throne, and y'all just threw all that shit just out the window. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna put him back on the wall.
Yeah, we're just gonna put him back on the wall.
Yeah. What?
What? Like, I'm sitting there like, hold on, time out. So all that excludes the fact that he's literally a Targaryen.
Last of the Targaryen.
Last of the
last male. Bruh, like, I'm telling you, it didn't make any sense. When I was watching the last, I was like, this is, okay, let's recap. This is how they should have done episode 8. I mean, season 8.
This our writer's cap right now.
This is how they should have done it. It should have been about 8 episodes,
yes.
And it should have focused on the Night King.
Yes, the origins, how he was able to roam the 1,000 years.
Then season 9, after
Cersei,
maybe the battle, they could have kept the Battle of Winterfell in season 8, but they should have left Cersei to the side to say maybe Cersei, building up her army.
Yeah. Even with the building up the army, that don't even take a whole episode.
No, they could have slightly.
They should. Like, I think they should have went to the idea that we had at first, like split them up.
Yeah.
Had the Night King go to Cersei, so he could take control of King's Landing.
They could have did it this way. Instead of Night King going to Winterfell, he should have went to King's Landing.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what they should have did. That's what they should have.
And he was the king.
Then they would have had to force Daenerys and their army
to
come to King's Landing to defeat the Night King.
Yeah.
And Cersei somehow still battling, but then they battling for the last bit. No, you gotta keep Cersei somewhat in there. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say.
I guess the Mountain would have to save her some way somehow.
No, like you can say they still defending, and then Daenerys comes in and save everybody. Then she doesn't have to destroy the city. Yeah. Keep him at between her and the Night King.
Make her look like she's the hero.
Yes,
and make her likable.
Yeah, more like they could have did that way. I don't know what they was thinking.
Like, why would you turn her to a mad person because her friend died? Like,
nah, but they had to kill Daenerys. She was going buck wild.
That's what I'm saying.
She was about to wipe everybody. She was about to wipe everybody. Who didn't follow her. That's pretty much what.
And then on top of that, you gonna say it with the motherfucker that's right there with you. We're gonna start a war with Winterfell. What? Why? Like, why? I'm sitting there like, you gonna say this right in front of Jon, and you think he's not gonna kill you with his sister right there, like. And then on top of that, you was going to execute, like, Grey Worm wanted to execute Jon. So I was like, you're going to start a war with that, right? Because everybody like him.
That wouldn't happen. If he would have killed Jon Snow, it would have been another war.
Exactly.
It would have been another war.
Which everybody liked him. And then on top of that, find out he's the heir to the throne.
You heard his petition.
Yeah, there's like over 700,000 signatures that them redoing this.
I hate to say this, we probably need to boycott HBO. Like, I hate to say that. They need to redo season 8. Season 8 was terrible on so many levels.
And the funny thing is, guess what? They ain't gonna do it because you know what?
So
they already got their numbers.
What made it worse was they did the build up for the Night King for 7 seasons, leaving up to 7 seasons.
Fucking episodes.
For 3 episodes, for him to die in the 3rd episode. The first 2 episodes.
Hell of a way though.
Yeah.
Hell of a way.
But the first 2 episodes of season 8 was like worthless. Like they could have made that into 1 episode and then lead to the Battle of Winterfell if they really wanted. Because the first 2 episodes were pretty much an introduction.
Yeah.
And
which those could have been origin story for the Night King. It really could have been origin story.
They didn't even answer the Night King origin story. I thought they would at least answer that. Nothing.
They just showed your man just getting chased down by a 3-eyed raven and.
The Battle of Winterfell was a good action pack. I give you that.
Yes. Like, how do you beat death? Those two determine, like, how do you beat death? You can't beat death. Like you literally.
Then episode 3, the Battle at Winterfell, they send the Dothraki horse just blind with fire swords.
Can we talk about this?
Oh my God!
Can we talk about
this episode is about to be a full rant.
Can we talk about this? And you could go back to the old podcast when you said this. Both battle strategies for both of the battles was piss poor, terrible. It was like no strategy whatsoever on either of those battles. Like who wrote this and who is like the strategist of this whole thing? Because they did a terrible ass job.
They did a terrible job. This whole episode. Whole season was all lazy writing.
Yes.
They were just like,
you know what? Check. Yeah.
Fast forward, we'd make something up.
And then, like I said, before we did this, George R. Martin, you are the executive producer of this, and you signed off on this. You signed off on this.
I think he said he wanted to do another season.
He did. He did.
He didn't want to end it in 8.
Yeah,
but
he wanted to end it at 9, really.
Yeah, because it would have been better to split. That's why I coming back to I think they should have did episode. Yeah. Season 8 should have been focused on the Night King. Season 9, taking King's Landing. Yeah. That's what they should have did.
Like you said, the Battle of Winterfell should have been the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Split it into 2 parts if you have to. Like, Winterfell, Battle of Winterfell Part 1 would have been them infiltrating the castle. Do it halfway there. Part 2 could have been the big battle between Jon Snow and...
Yes. That would have been better. King. We could have been better
then do like the book. Yeah, and then do the book. Have Jon Snow have possession of the damn light and the fire sword. The fighting sword of the fire sword of the Valyrian Steel. I was like, come on, man, like this ain't that hard, man. It's not that hard.
I think the writers they didn't know how to end it. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Then they hyped up the gold company, and they
didn't even make it.
Them dudes slaughtered in like the first 3 minutes. They at least could have made them battle a little, at least.
Yeah. Well, they did, but then they gave up their swords.
That was terrible.
What else? I'm trying to think what else was.
What else was good?
The only high spot, I will say, the only high point of this whole season was Arya. Her character was like, Sansa was getting on my goddamn nerves again, bro. Yeah, I thought she changed a little bit.
She was being a little chatty patty.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, like, why the fuck would you tell Tyrion that at this point?
John shouldn't have told. I wouldn't have told. I hate to say this. I wouldn't have told Sansa.
I would have just told Arya. Yeah,
Sansa's one of those you can't tell. Like
she got the look like you can't tell her nothing.
She looked like yeah.
Bro, I was like, why would you tell her? No, she want to tell everybody.
But Jon Snow should have been king.
Yes, easily.
Well, that's what they should have did.
Yeah, and on top of that, let's not forget, Varys already, like I said, he already sent the letters out, so they should have automatically did it. Just because I was like, really, you like dismissed him because he killed, like the nerd, like. Really? Because he killed Dany. You really gonna dismiss that part?
Yeah.
He killed his aunt. Like it's not even like.
But even if Jon didn't kill her, I think Daenerys would have eventually killed him.
Oh, that's because
he
betrayed it.
Yeah. He's a threat.
And he betrayed her.
Yeah, he's a threat.
Yeah, and you know.
I think they probably.
She would slit his throat.
She would have killed him.
Yeah. She would use the love tactic and then stab. She would do the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I say he sort of had to kill her.
Yeah.
He really, because Tyrion asked him a important question about slaughtering, burning the city. He said, would you have done it? He was lying because he was being stupid because he was in love.
Yeah, he's like...
Jon Snow wouldn't he wouldn't have burned the city.
Nah. He would have actually helped them out, truthfully.
He probably would have took their surrender seriously. Yeah.
You seen it in his face. He was like, yo, why are we fighting right now? Yo? Like, they gave up. Yeah. He was like, that's why he told everybody, fall back. Everybody that's with me, fall back. Bro, why are we fighting right now? Like, we shouldn't even be fighting. Mm-hmm. And Greg was a little bitch.
He's a little emotional. I think he was just hurt, bro.
Didn't
they go back? Where they went back to?
They went back to he said he was going to take her to they went to the place that he was going to take her after, if they would have made it through.
So, talk about, they did all this fighting. Jon Snow killed Daenerys, his queen. He just like, yeah, we just gonna send him off. Oof, a lot of stuff didn't make sense.
The only thing that was kind of like a good ending was all the Stark. It pretty much showed that the House of Stark was the main house to begin with.
Yeah, redemption story.
Yeah, it was a redemption story. All of them got what they wanted at the end. Because kind of Jon Snow didn't want to be higher. He wanted to stay on the wall, like the Night Watch. He wanted to stay. So they was like, you know what? That's what he wanted. Send him to the Night Watch.
Cool question. Are they gonna rebuild the wall?
They didn't really address that.
They didn't really address it.
For the looks of it, I don't think so. Because it ain't no Night King, ain't no threat no more.
I mean, technically,
Ain't no threat.
technically, I thought they said the Nightwalkers technically don't die.
They don't, but I think it might be a possibility that somebody could be somebody could be the next one. I don't know who, but
They never addressed the wall. It's a whole bunch of stuff they didn't address.
yes, the Wall, the Nightwalkers again, because technically they don't die, but they potentially could be another Night King. But the Children of the Forest will have to be the one to actually bring them to life. But
What about this? I'm about to throw something out here. This is a wow. What if Daenerys died, and somehow they made her the Night Queen?
only way that would happen is if
I know this is not going to happen this season, though.
Yeah.
I'm hypothetically.
I mean, that would have been a good spinoff, though. Like, that would have been a good, cliffhanger to do. Just have her with the blue eyes at the end. But then that means Jon Snow gonna have to kill her again, though.
Yeah.
Cause she's gonna go. She's gonna be vengeance. Like she's gonna be worse than the Night King. Cause she's gonna be going straight vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
She going after Grey Worm because she let him.
That actually would have been a better ending.
Yeah, she going after Grey Worm, Tyrion, Jon Snow. She ain't gonna go after Bran because he ain't. Well, only way she would go after Bran because he's a third.
But I never. So Bran, they made Bran the guy who's socially awkward, the most socially awkward character. They made him the king.
Literally the nigga that was in the group project got an A but didn't do shit in the group. Like literally.
Wow.
Oh, he did was stand by a tree. Like literally.
I figured he was gonna be. Before episode 5. So when we was watching episode 5, I said Dany's gonna die. Someone's gonna kill her. I thought it was gonna be Arya or Jon. If I had to pick my two, I said it was gonna be one of those two.
Yeah, because the green eye method.
Actually, that actually would have been good.
Yeah.
It would have like she had the mask.
Yeah,
that would have been dope. They didn't even use the mask.
Yeah.
This whole
like she didn't use that joint at all.
Season, they didn't.
And where the
man, we are ranting. We are ranting about season 8. Oh wow.
And let's not forget here. Excuse my language when I say this. Where the fuck was the faceless man this whole goddamn season? He has literally disappeared from this whole series, bro. Like, where is he?
Now you point out how terrible the writing was in this.
Yeah. Where's the faceless man?
So, season 8, what would you rate it?
You want to give my honest opinion on that? After this after all this?
Just
bro, I might have to
if you was a teacher, you grading the test, what would you give it? Give me
minus, my nigga.
I'm gonna give it a D. Like, it was just terrible. It was
only reason I'm not giving that joint an F because they actually had some bright spots. But
it had some good parts though. Maybe like the first 3 episodes. Then after the first 3 episodes, I was like,
what?
Then episode 6. I watched episode 6 because
I was like, y'all almost made me miss Kawhi Leonard's game-winning jump shot too. Like y'all almost made me miss.
Oh, I actually watched the basketball game before.
Yeah,
because I'm so mad at episode 5. Like I'm not even going. I need to watch this game to prepare myself for this BS.
Yeah.
Then I watched it twice. I was like, I just took a deep breath. That's when I text you. I'm like, this might be the worst.
Right when you text me, I was like this. I was just about to say the same thing.
This might be the worst season ever.
Right when you said, I was like, bro, I was just about to tell you the same thing. I was about to say, bro.
There's been some dull seasons in Game of Thrones.
But this is about
this might be
worst.
It's like logically it didn't make sense writing wise. Like they just.
And I mean, like, and you know who I feel sorry for at the end of this
Mm-hmm.
is the people that people like me. Like I've actually read the novels.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you didn't even follow not even 60% of it, it's kind of disheartening a little bit. It's like you kind of
the writers already said people's gonna be pissed at the end.
So why the you don't put that out there?
He already got his money.
Yeah,
they working on Star Wars now. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, bro.
They working on Star Wars.
I'm like this. Hey, yo.
Yeah, we might have to.
Can
we put hashtag protest HBO?
Yeah.
We might have to stop watching HBO.
Not even this. I'm about to say it like this.
HBO is trash.
And we Star Wars fans too. I'm nervous.
Yeah, man.
I'm nervous.
What they doing? A side story?
Yeah, they supposed to be doing Over Public. But the funny thing is, you talking about an origin story, technically. But this is supposed to be before everything. But if you see how Game of Thrones just ended, do you want to put your hands And you think Game of Thrones fans are bad?
Man,
Don't fuck up a goddamn. You might not even get another job if you fuck a Star Wars movie up.
Yeah, you on that blacklist.
Yeah, like
They won't touch you.
George Lucas got power like that, bro. Fuck up a movie if you want to.
I'm sorry. I hate to be right.
Have we ever heard from that director that did episode 1 and 2 yet? Since?
I mean,
Well, it was George Lucas, but I'm saying, did we ever hear back from the producers or the writers since then?
No. So I'm gonna give it a D. Season 8 was the worst. It might be one of the worst seasons.
You being generous.
Last season. Yeah, I'm being nice.
You being generous. I'm not being.
I'm gonna give it a D.
I'm giving it a D.
Season
minus.
7 was 100% better. than
Yes.
that. Season 7 was way better. The build up for the
Yes.
Night King when he got the dragon, knocked down the wall. It was way better. I'm sorry. Season 8 might be the worst. It might be
Bruh,
one of the. I don't know. HBO's are just terrible at ending the
Yeah, they
series.
are.
I have no idea why.
The ending of season 7 was better than the whole season of season 8, bro. When they blew down the freaking wall, like that was better than the
It
whole
was like
season,
the build up.
bro.
I was like, bro. Okay. All right. I think that's it. I'm just so. Yeah. I'm not.
If you are a Game of Thrones fan, please leave your comment at the bottom.
And make sure you like and subscribe, hit the heart, and give us a 5-star rating.
I
on
know
Apple Podcasts.
I think we're the only ones that's really gonna be like. I think we're the only ones that's really gonna be real honest about this Game of Thrones.
No, we
shit.
just being honest. I give it.
like we really.
I give it a D.
I don't think a lot of these podcasters and a lot of people because they thinking about the series as a whole. No, we're talking about the season. We probably gonna give you the most realistic, honest opinion on this season, bro. Like I don't think nobody else is gonna do this because everybody else is gonna be.
No, I
thinking
figured.
about the series.
No. I'm pretty sure if I go on YouTube, we're not the only one ran. We pretty much. It was some pros to it. I would say the Battle for Winterfell was good.
The Battle of Winterfell, Arya.
Arya.
I even say Tyrion. Tyrion was a bright spot.
Yes.
He was a bright spot. Jon Snow at times, it depends on the episode. He was a bright spot.
But
as far as like everybody else, like the character development in this one just wasn't.
it was like the build up for all these characters. I'm still mad at the Cersei death. Do you know how pissed I was when I thought she was gonna get killed by a dragon?
Bro, I think I remember texting you. I was like, did they really just do that shit?
Yeah.
Like I was like,
No, it would have been even worse if somehow she survived that rubble.
Yeah.
If she would have survived, I probably would have broke my TV. I probably would have turned it off. Like, nah, this is some bullshit. I'm done. I'm done. I literally probably would have just stopped it in mid episode. Yeah, I can't watch the rest of this.
Now, the one thing I can't say about the last episode, I did like the fact that the emotional scene with Tyrion finding the bodies was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good fit. That was a good scene.
Yeah, like the frames and everything was good. The story was just trash. Like seeing Daenerys walk with the dragon wings behind her, like that was a good like.
I like that. I
was like,
that was a good intro.
y'all wasn't like it wasn't bad as far as the actual. The locations, how the build,
Special effects was great.
Yeah, the special effects.
It was just the story, the writing was terrible.
Like,
it was just terrible. Terrible.
It's never good. It's never good when
all the writers involved in season 8 should get felony charges. Like this is like.
I felt like an M Night Shyamalan movie. Like I really
they pulled the M Night Shyamalan. That's
Yeah.
what they did. They literally pulled the M Night
The Village,
Shyamalan.
like the not
like a twist. You like, okay.
M Night Shyamalan couldn't do shit like this, bro.
Nah,
I'm
they
sorry.
pulled the M Night Shyamalan. This is as bad as. Oof.
This might be as bad as The Village. Like
Yeah, this might be. I'm sorry. The season 8 was terrible.
and we were so hyped for it too.
I'm so hyped. They even took an extra year to develop it,
Yeah.
and it was trash. They might as well not even. They might as well rush the year
Yeah, they might as well just went ahead and just
if they was gonna put that trash out. 2 thumbs down for me. If anybody asks me, would you recommend? I say hell to the no.
I'll be like, it's a no for me, dog.
It's gonna be a no, a strong no.
Yeah. Now I'll be like, now if you binge watching and you know if you want to see the conclusion of the story, yeah, okay, that's understandable. But oh my god, like anybody that actually is a fan of Game of Thrones, like 80% of the world, pretty much, bruh, really,
Yep.
My nigga, really.
All right, guys, that's enough, man. We're going to get high blood pressure talking about season 8. So hit the like button. Also subscribe. We are on Apple
Leave your
Podcasts
comments.
and Spotify.
Yeah.
And we're on YouTube if you want the visual of this. 5-star ratings. Make sure you subscribe so you get all new notifications.
Yep.
We do Game of Thrones, sports
and
movie reviews. We will
current
cover it.
event, everything. Go ahead, like my brother said, go ahead, hit the 5 stars, give us a nice review so we can grow this thing even bigger. Go ahead, hit the bell on notifications on YouTube every time we drop something that you'll get the notifications. Please, if you felt like how we felt, leave your comments at the bottom. You felt like if the season was good, we'd like to hear it too. We'd like to hear everybody's side on it. Yeah, that's about it. But
Deuces.
yeah, peace and love, everybody.